It was supposed to be a simple night. A stopover at McMenamin's old St. Francis School, a former Catholic school now converted into a hotel and pub. I was tired from the road, ready to unwind. But I'd heard the rumors. Everyone who worked there had stories, and I thought they were just that, stories. That was until I checked into my room. It wasn't long after I settled in when I heard it, that laughter. It echoed from somewhere down the hallway, high-pitched, like a child's giggle. But there was no one there. I thought it was the building settling, or maybe just the sound of other guests. But then, it happened again. A child's laugh, followed by the sound of running footsteps. I decided to investigate. I walked toward the sound, my heart pounding in my chest. As I passed the old chapel, I saw something, or rather, someone, standing in the corner of the room. It was a figure in a priest's robe, silent, still, like he was waiting. I froze. My breath caught in my throat. When I blinked, he was gone, just like that. I rushed out of the room, leaving everything behind, the sound of children's laughter still echoing in my head. I didn't sleep that night. A few weeks later, I found myself in San Diego, visiting friends at the university. They warned me about the Bridge of Doom, but I didn't take them seriously. I should have. They say it's haunted by the spirit of a former student who jumped from the bridge after a broken heart. The stories of strange happenings of students hearing faint sobs of a cold presence at night. I dismissed it all, until I walked across the bridge myself. At first I didn't feel anything, but as I walked, the air grew colder. The fog seemed to thicken around me, pressing in like it was trying to choke me, and that's when I heard it. A soft, sorrowful sob, then another, and another. It was faint, like someone crying from a distance, but there was no one there. I felt a pull. Something tugging at my jacket sleeve, like a hand, cold, clammy, desperate, was trying to grab me. I turned around, but the bridge was empty. I couldn't get off that bridge fast enough, the sob still echoing in my head. King's College London is known for its history. It's a beautiful campus, ancient, full of life. Or at least, that's what I thought. One night I was in the Maughan Library, working late on an assignment. The library was silent, empty except for me. But then, I noticed something. A figure, draped in white, walking down one of the aisles. I didn't think much of it at first, just another student maybe, but the closer I got, the more I realized something wasn't right. She wasn't walking. She was floating. Her eyes were empty, hollow, and there was a sadness in her presence that was suffocating. It felt like she was looking at me, but she didn't speak, didn't move. She just glided past, disappearing into the shadows. I left immediately, but as I walked down the corridor, I felt a cold hand brush against my arm. I looked back. There was no one there, just the emptiness of the library and the lingering sadness that I couldn't shake. Then there's the Phantom Girl. I didn't believe in ghosts at all, not until I saw her. It was late one evening in the engineering hall. I was working on a project, just me and a few other students. That's when I saw her. A girl standing in the corner of the room, long dark hair draped over her face, wearing an old-fashioned dress. She didn't say anything, she just stood there completely still like she was waiting for something. I tried to shake it off, I was tired. My eyes were probably playing tricks on me, but then she disappeared. Just vanished. And finally, Brown University, the Pembroke dorm. I didn't think much of the place until the night I stayed there. I woke up in the middle of the night, hearing the sound of footsteps outside my door, soft, slow, like someone was walking just beyond the threshold. I opened the door, but no one was there. But when I entered my room, it was a different story. All the books on the shelves were thrown to the floor, as if someone had ripped them from the shelves and scattered them in a frenzy. There was no wind, no explanation. Just the unmistakable feeling that I wasn't alone. You might be thinking it's all in my head, but I know what I saw, what I felt. These places, they're not just haunted by ghosts. They're haunted by something worse. Something that knows you're there, watching, waiting. And they don't let you forget. So the next time you're alone in an old building, a bridge, a library, remember you might not be alone. And whatever you do, don't turn around.